Today we are going to discuss chapter 7, class 7, respiration in organism. Respiration. A process called respiration releases this energy from the food and helps the organism to perform its biological activities. Okay? Respiration is the name of the general process in which organism converts sugars into biochemical energy using oxygen. Okay? Cellular respiration is the process in which cells produce the energy they need to stay alive. During cellular respiration, use oxygen to break down the sugar to produce energy. We breathe about 5,000 times every day. The lung on the left side of our body is slightly smaller than the lung on the right side. The extra space on the left side leaves a space for the heart to work efficiently without being obstructed by the surrounding organs. Now, types of respiration. Aerobic, anaerobic. Aerobic is the release of energy from glucose in the presence of oxygen. Types of respiration. Based on the use of oxygen, glucose. Without the use of oxygen, anaerobic. With the use of oxygen, aerobic. In the absence of oxygen, anaerobic. Alcohol plus carbon dioxide plus energy. Carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Lactic acid plus energy. Now, anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence of air. Here, oxygen is not used for the release of energy from food molecules such as glucose. An organism is described as an anaerobic organism when it does not require oxygen to produce energy. Anaerobic respiration is useful in making alcoholic beverage and bakery items like bread and cakes. In plants, yeast and bacteria, anaerobic respiration results in the production of alcohol and carbon dioxide. You are eating bread. This is producing with the help of anaerobic. This process is used in brewing and the baking industries. This process is also known as fermentation. Why do you get muscle cramps after heavy physical exercise? Human muscles can respire anaerobically. However, lactic acid is produced during this process and accumulates in the muscles. Okay, what things? Lactic acid is produced. Because of this, muscles cannot continue working for long. You are seeing an athlete experiencing muscle cramps after a sprint. Cannot continue working for long. They get fatigued after some time, causing muscle cramps. Anaerobic respiration in humans is less efficient than aerobic respiration for releasing energy. This explains why humans can run faster in a short distance race than over long distance. When an athlete stops after a sprint, she has to breathe faster and deeper for some time to feel normal once again. This is to take in extra oxygen in order to break down the accumulated lactic acid. What thing? Lactic acid accumulated on top of the normal breakdown of sugar. That is a part of aerobic respiration. The body thus pays back the oxygen debt built up during the sprint. Okay, so they feel cramp. Okay, muscle cramps because lactic acid is produced. Okay. Now, respiration in plants. Glucose plus oxygen, carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Here stomata, you know about stomata. Teeny hole openings are called stomata. Small openings on the surface of leaves is known as stomata. Conditioned photosynthesis, respiration, overall result. Dark respiration, no photosynthesis. Oxygen taken in, carbon dioxide given out. Respiration in animals. In some small organisms like amoeba and hydra, oxygen enters the carbon dioxide, goes out through the simple process of diffusion. Trachea, Insects have a network of branched tubes called tracheae for respiration. Lungs. Some animals have very well developed spongy organs called lungs. Here you are seeing this thing. Respiration in humans. You know about breathing, external respiration, inhalation, exhalation, diaphragm, breathing rates. You all are knowing from class 6. Mechanism of breathing, inspiration, expiration. Do you know what do you yawn? When you are sleepy or drowsy, the lungs do not take enough oxygen from the air. This causes an increase of carbon dioxide in your body. The brain senses the increase and sends a message that causes you to take a deep long breath, a yawn. What is this? A deep long breath is a yawn. Okay? Smoking affects lungs. You know this thing. Smoking is injurious for your life. Don't smoke. How do oxygen transported from lungs to other parts of the hemoglobin? You are knowing because you are studying before this another chapter also. Why do you need to breathe out carbon dioxide? High levels of carbon dioxide in the body can be toxic and hence carbon dioxide needs to be removed. It is brought to the lungs by blood and then removed when we exhale. Okay, now question answer time. It may be possible you have some more ideas. In case you may call me, okay, directly. I have written question answer also. You may pause video and you are able to write question answers. In case any letter you are not reading, you should do your light of phone should increase.